Hello everybody. So, I just crash landed on this planet and I need to figure out how to get off this planet. So now I need to explore and figure out what's going on. So the first thing we gotta do is we have to get out of the ship and look around and see what we have. And then now I start out with a landing pad, as you can see, and a shelter. And it looks like my shelter kind of took some of this terrain and flattened it out when my shelter got built. And now I need to explore everything. So when I get off my shelter, it looks like I start losing air, as you can see on this blue backpack. How this black keeps getting bigger and bigger. That indicates me losing air, which is terrible. It's very terrible. So what I need to do, I guess, is stay close to my ship so that it fills back up with air, oxygen. So let's go ahead and examine. And we start out with three things: oxygenator, medium printer, and a starting platform. Ooh. Alright, so we can take this guy and we can put it right in here. And then if we hold F, we can unpack it. So now it's providing oxygen. Provides oxygen flow to Tethers. Oh, you know what? I bet if without the oxygenator, it won't supply oxygen to Tethers. Now, Tethers are a kind of thing that you hook up to your spaceship and you can kind of make a path around the planet, I guess you could say. Maybe even under the planet, things like that. So we have a starting table, and you can see these plugs on this table, and that indicates that it can be hooked up to something. So, and then you see these plugs on the ship itself. And so if you search around this platform, if you take a look around this platform, it has multiple plugs on it. So technically, I guess it doesn't need to be in a certain direction, but it has an arrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this around, and we're kind of going to make the arrow face forward. Okay, let's make sure I can still get in my ship. Yep, and then now we'll take the starting medium printer and we will put it on this table. And we will hold F to unpack it. Okay. So now, hey Elijah, what's going on? How are you? So with that being said, we can hook it up to the shelter, and as you can see, as indicated on the yellow, that power is going to the medium printer now. And I believe this little blue strip on the side here is oxygen being supplied to this, so it kind of hooks up to your oxygen as well. I would assume. Oh, that's awesome. You're almost home? Oh, you twisted your ankle? I'm sorry. That hurts. When you twist your ankle, obviously, you know. But yeah, twisting your ankle is no fun. And I feel for you because I've twisted mine before, and whew, it was terrible. It was very terrible. Alright, so let's start exploring. So if I go to my backpack, you can see there's these little blue shadings, and what I need to make, or what I'm going to make first, are some tether bundles. And when I collect a compound, so let's go find a compound first. Let's not tell you how my backpack works first until I find some compound. Now, forgive me if you already know this stuff, but some people don't, so I want to make sure that if you don't know about Astroneer, that you know everything that's going on. So, we got some rocky terrain here, and I need to find some compound, which is a gray substance, circular orb kind of cluster that allows you to build tethers. I'm not very happy where my base is because it has these like canyons all around me, so it's gonna make it kind of hard to get in and out of here with ease. In fact, I don't normally, you start out with compound kind of near you, and I can't seem to locate any in any direction. So this is going to be a very difficult start. Now these little tiny things, they give you bytes. Now bytes are things that you buy, anything in your I'm not exactly sure what you call this. So the backpack computer, we'll call it that. The backpack's computer. You can unlock things and build things, and or actually, this is where you just go to unlock things. So the blue indicates that you can unlock it at any time, or it's been unlocked. As you can tell here, all the little blue says locked. Now the pink indicates that I don't have the material for it, and it costs 2,000 bytes. Now when I do get 2,000 bytes, I believe once I buy it, it turns gray, signifying that I don't have the materials for it. So pink is what it costs, and I don't have the material for it. Gray is I don't have the material for it, but I have it unlocked. I believe that's how the order goes. Now these indicators up here near the top of the backpack, these blue indicators, this first one is my backpack, and then this is all the stuff I can make inside my backpack, as long as I have all the material for it. And now you can tell in this says not enough bytes, so I don't have enough bytes up here in this corner. It says 0. I don't have 2,000 bytes to buy this. And right here is what it takes to make this. So required 1 glass. So glass times 1. And as you go down to each of these things, it'll tell you what you need to make it. And then I believe it's done by category. I'm not exactly sure what this category is. Maybe it's backpack unlocked stuff, the stuff you start out unlocked with. I'm not sure what the category for this is, but this would be oxygen. This would be power, because there's solar power, batteries, power cells, and then this one would be excavator mods. So you can go narrow. I'm not sure what inhibitor does. I'll have to look that up. But alignment, terrain analyzer. I like this wide mod. It makes the hole that you dig wider so that you can drive tractors and stuff into without having to put a drill mod on the tractor. And these are drill mods that go on your excavator. So this is a jetpack. This is explosives like dynamite or fireworks, something you make with explosive powder. Lights, so there's a floodlight, glow sticks, probe scanner, and etc. So I'm not going to show you everything. You get the idea. So these four blue indicators up here. The first one indicates backpack. Second one indicates small printer. Third one indicates medium printer, and the fourth one is large printer. So you can print each of these things as long as you have the material with the large printer. Now some of these planets, they only give you certain materials to work with. So you have to find the materials to get off the planet, go to other planets, get materials, bring them back. Then you can make some other better things and whatnot. I mean, if you get lucky, you can search some of the debris, because there's space debris around everywhere on this planet. You can search the space debris, and it will give you items off of it. So let me go ahead and show you the excavator. This is the excavator, and on these like little attachment holes, you can attach your drill mods and things like materials and things like that. And here on the back is where the material comes out. So basically your excavator is basically pooping out whatever you suck into it right here at the back. And once you don't have to worry about always picking up your material, because it'll attach on your backpack right away. So we need to find some compound. This is my excavator. I have it out right now, and then when I can dig, and I don't want to do that too much right now because I need to find some compound. So like, it doesn't look like I can go too far, or it's going to be really easy to get back, because everything is so... And because I lose oxygen pretty quickly. This stuff right here, this dark gray stuff, is like graphite, I believe. Ooh, and there's some resin over here. I'm halfway done. That first indicator that you saw just pop out means I'm halfway done with my oxygen, so I need to get back. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Woohoo! Just made it. Dang. Whew. Almost died right there. You know what? We might have to dig straight down to see if we can find some stuff, because... So I found resin over there. So what can we do with resin? Tethers is what you need to explore. That means you can go far away. And a small canister. Ooh, I'm gonna build a small canister. I'll put a bunch of canisters on my backpack so I can have plenty of air. That will work. Oh no, that's not how that works. Canisters are not... I don't need canisters. I need an oxygen... Not filter. Is it filter? No. Oh, you know what? I need that. That's what I need. An oxygen tank, and it takes 1 glass. You know what? But I can use some oxygen filters. It makes your oxygen go down more less quickly. So I can make a bunch of these and put them on my backpack, and then kind of run far and then come back. But you don't want to get lost, because it's very easy to get lost in this game if you don't remember your way back. So over here we got resin, and you can tell because resin is yellow. You got all kinds of yellow resins over here. So you take out your excavator and you just kind of hit your excavating button, and And now we gotta go back because I'm running out of oxygen. Ooh, there's a hole down here. When I get some tethers, that's probably the first place I'm gonna go, is just so I can... Oh my gosh, I'm dying! Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's build some oxygen filters. I thought that was resin. I have resin. Why can't I build some oxygen filters? Oh, that's because I gotta do that. Alright. So let's build these oxygen thingies. And I'm gonna want 4. And they're black right now because the little stripe is black because I'm hooked up to the ship, but I don't need to use them, so they won't be used once I'm hooked up to the ship. So I got some oxygen filters. I can go get some more resin so I can build some more, so I can go further and find some compound. So let's go over here and get some more resin. And that thing disappears after a bit too. It doesn't last too long, but it lasts a little bit. I'm able to get a little bit further and not have to worry about stuff. So I got two little things left. Some of this resin. Ooh, there's a wind generator over there. You see it? It's over there. So you see how my backpack's filling up with resin? That means I can build a couple of these oxygenator things. And ooh, there's solar power over there. I need that. So let's go ahead and kind of get some more here. And then go back to the base so I don't run out of... So I don't run out. Alright, so let's build some more oxygenators and kind of get our bearings so that we can try to locate some compound if I can, without going too far. Now I want to make sure I'm able to get back, so let's create these oxygen, or actually what else do we have that I can create that might be of help? See, tethers, we need that, but I mean it's not gonna... Small canister. Oh, that if I get stuck down in a hole I can build up, so I might need that, so let's go ahead and build one of those. And that means that this is when you dig, you're able to store that dirt until your canister is full, and then you can build up. So like you can dig right now, and I can't build up because I don't have a storage canister to excavate upwards to like throw out dirt and make me a bridge, a tower, whatever I need. So now that I have one of those, that'd be really cool. So, and then, so generator, that's compound, a beacon is quartz, work light is copper, small printer is compound, definitely need a small printer. And so see, most of the stuff on my backpack is compound. So let's build a bunch of these oxygen filters. Alright, so let's make a few more of these filters. Hold on. Copy link, and then we'll go here. Give me a second, guys. Give me a few seconds to get something up that I need. Alright, so now let's build one more oxygen filter. Actually, we'll do two more. So that gives me 3 I can run out with, and four oxygen supplies kind of thing that I can run back with. We'll just say 3. So if once these 3s are gone, I need to come back because I only have these last 2 pods plus these 4 and this long bar. So I have 8, 12, and then I have 4, 8, 9, 10, and then this long bar. So we will do with that, and you know, let's try to get somewhere quickly because I don't want to waste my time here. I want to get somewhere quickly and get back. So I see this power source here is vital, but I don't want it right now. I just want to run in one direction, not get too lost, so that I can find some compound here. Let's see. Where are you, compound? I might have to dig down. That's a battery pack. Just need some tethers so I can run out with an oxygen line. How many do I have? Okay, I'm still doing okay. Still doing okay. See, more resin. I don't need resin. I need compound. Oh, here's a tether bundle. Excellent. That'll work. That will work. And then you just hook it onto your backpack. Just check this backpack to see if there's anything on it. There's not. So now, is that debris? Just debris? Okay. So now we can roll. We can go back to the thing and we can set some tethers out in a certain direction. Let's search some more since we have a little bit of time. Some more. Is that compound? Oh, here we go. Compound. Perfect. So now I know where my compound is. Oop. So it's almost directly west from my base, a little bit north, or a little bit south-southwest. So let's keep that in mind when we come back so we can find it easier. Alright, so how many of these things did we waste? Not that many. But now we have a tether bundle. So now, with that being said, we can now let me make sure where the cliff is, because I don't want to waste any tethers. Alright, so it's right there. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll come back to the base and we will start placing tethers down. And by doing that, we extend our oxygen line. So now, whoops, see how it just drops off? It only extends it for a little bit, but since we have a little bundle, we can keep making these little tether lines. And you want to try to get them. You want to try to get them out as far. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, ain't I? Check my compass. Oh, is it that way? Did I just get lost? Did I get turned around somehow? Oh, it is this way. It is that way. Okay, well, YOLO. We'll pick up these tethers then. And we will place them going this way. South, southwest. I did say that, right? So southwest. Alright. Alright, so let's place a tether here. And it's a little far, so you can actually click on them and pick them up a little bit and place them in a better location. Come on! There we go. Oh, there it is. You see the compound over there? So tether. And we'll be able to make a couple of tether bundles with at least 2 compounds. All right. Oh, I don't think it's going to give me a lot of compound. It did not give me a lot of compound, which is terrible. Shame on you for your non-giving compound ways. So I can make 2 compound tether bundles. But if I can get a little closer to there, I can get this compound too. It is what it is. Alright, so now I know where my ship is. I can just follow my tethers back to the ship. Alright, so now let's make some more tether bundles. Which I don't know why I had to run back to the ship to make tether bundles, honestly. I could have made them over there as long as I was still on my... Yeah, I don't... right, F it all? Like, hey! Hey, Killer, what's going on, man? Yeah, I didn't have to run back to my ship to make tethers. I probably just should have just stayed where I was at to make tethers. But, now that we're back here, it's a little late for that. So, let's roll with some tethers. Alright, so let's do some tethers. And then we can tether the heck out of all kinds of places. Yeah, Killer, it has been a long time. Yeah, I did start a new game at Tall. I'm gonna call you Tall. I'm gonna call you Tall. But yeah, so yeah, I did start a new game so that I can show my viewers like exactly what to do, because on my other saved game I have stuff created already, and I wouldn't, if anybody wants to try the game, I don't want them to be as lost as I was when I very first played. Because if you guys didn't or if you know, you and Pat weren't there to explain things to me, I wouldn't have been able to... Well, I mean, I would have figured it out eventually, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, it was faster figuring it out with you guys. And I didn't pay as much attention as I should have to the tutorial. So, with that being said, I got lost in the tutorial and had to start over and pay attention again. You know, pay attention to it. So... this is just for, you know, this is just for everybody who hasn't played, who doesn't know if they want to purchase the game or play the game. It is super fun, super amazing. Pat and Craig kind of got me, friends of mine got me hooked on this game, so I wanted to share it with you guys. My space travel and me crashing on this planet. It was a very traumatic experience, I tell you. Like, my helmet almost got cracked. Do you see that little crack on my helmet there? It's because I crashed. Terrible, right? I mean, I could have been injured. I'm gonna sue somebody. I'm gonna sue, man! Alright, so let's go explore. I probably should have not dug too much of a hole here, but let's flatten this out a little bit. Let's see if I can... see if we can do that. So let's flatten this out. There we go. So now there's a little pathway to walk down here. I don't know if I would fall necessarily. Ah! Don't fall! Oh, yeah. Oh, see, there's a little path this way. Ooh, I can't point that way because I'm afraid of falling. Well, I guess this really leads nowhere. But these little things right here, they give you bites. So if you press F on them, you'll be able to get some bites. And that's like your money in this game. So let's roll with not going down this way, and kind of give exploration a better chance to prove itself worthy. Oh, and actually, let's go get those solar powers and stuff that we've seen over here. If I can remember where they're at, they should be... There should be this way. If I remember correctly. Woo! Let's put some tethers down so we don't get terribly lost. Let's see. It was over here by the... It was over here by the, resin. I'm just gonna lay a bunch of them down since I have so many tether bubbles. Should be over here. There it is. So that's wind power, and there's a solar power on this one over here, I believe. So we'll take both of these back. We'll start with this one. And so we'll take this one back. So, and these are great. They power your base. They give you extra power so that when you hook things up, you have enough power to run them. Because you'll find that you run out of power super fast. So you have to either keep building power or keep finding it. Even your backpack has a limited power source. And then you need to get back to your ship to fill the power on the backpack back up. Well, that's just great. I thought this table had 2. Alright, so I know where some resin is. I think it only takes resin to build tables. Huh. So we're gonna need to build 2 tables, 2 large platform A's, and a research chamber. But let's explore more. Let's actually explore more. So let's build this table first. We need 2 resins. I think I have 1 of 2. It looks like. Yeah, I have 1 of 2. So I need just 1 more. So let's go get that resin. And we'll just leave that right there for now. Ooh, clay! Clay! Clay builds ceramic, and ceramic builds some pretty cool stuff, I think. So let's take this wind back to the base. Oh, actually, let me get the resin. Let me get the resin after I get this wind. So we'll just carry this wind to the resin reserve. And at that point, we can gather some resin while we're taking this back. Now, there are nodes all around my base, and I'm pretty pleased with that, actually. Nodes are big researchable items that give you bytes. And they look like this right here. They look like that. So with that being said, I can put this node, this researchable item, on a research chamber and get bytes from it. Alright, so now so it falls on the ground when your backpack is full. So I have enough resin, so let's go back and get my little dealio here. So this is what I was talking about falling. See that big cliff down there? It falls to an underground chamber and you die. And yes, you die that dramatically as I said it. And then you can't get back up fast enough to get on your tethers. And then it's just a very bad situation for everyone. At least for me. Because I don't want to die at all, and I tend to panic when I fall down. Because I don't feel like my oxygen tank is big enough to get me back up in time for me to build and stuff. Is what a good thing, Killer. Let's see, so we'll do platform A. We'll build a couple of these platforms. And that way we have, when I do build the research chamber, I can, because it's going to take a while to get all these nodes around my base. It's going to take a while. So this platform is going to be for these two power cells, power energy suppliers. And once I put them on there, I can hook this platform up to the shelter, which gives my shelter more power. So you see how it's lacking power right now? It has this yellow bar and it has that red. That red indicates that it doesn't have enough, like a lot of power. And it's still working, don't get me wrong, but look how slow it's going. It usually goes faster than that. And why? Why is it going so slow? It's because I don't have enough power. So, this is almost done. Once I get that thing, I can print another one, which I'll put, I'll print a couple of them out actually. And I'll put this around on this side because I want to keep my front door. I want to keep my front door clear. So I'll put it around on this side. Now we can maneuver the platform any direction we would like so that it's completely plush with the plug. And you unpack it. Yes, I need more power. So I'm going to hook this cable up to the thing, to my shelter, and I'm going to put this wind generator, this wind power generator on here. So you see how the wind is flowing, you see these little flows of air? It's moving my wind generator, which is generating power. See how I have enough yellow? So now it's generating enough power for the wind, but when the wind stops, it's not going to have any power. So we're going to put the solar on there as well. Now with the solar, in the daytime, obviously, with the sun power, like when the sun hits it, it's going to power. And that is what that does. Yeah, let me print another platform, and then I'll go explore. Alright, so now that I got that going, it's exploration time. So we're just going to make a bunch of tethers places and kind of look around, see what we got, and kind of locate our materials that we're going to need. So that's clay, and we are going to need some of that. I don't think I need anything. I don't think I need clay for anything I got unlocked now. So we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to fill this hole in maybe. Cuz this is just, who put this hole here? This is just kind of dangerous. Ah! Don't fall. Ah! Ooh. See? I wouldn't be able to get back up from here unless I have a canister on my back, so I can build a little I can build a little level. But I would want my tethers to come all the way down here. Oh, and see, I got lost. Oh my gosh. Where do I go? Oh, is it this way? There we go. Woo! So, yeah. So I could probably, this is probably where I'm gonna go down at when I start reviewing underground. What is happening? My server is glitching out. Anyways, it's not a bad glitch, but I can't jump. All right, that's strange. Oh, there we go. Woo! That was weird. All right, so that's going back home. Let's go explore. So I made a path with the tethers, and this pod here, we're gonna need later on. We can bring a generator over here and hook this pod up to it. In fact, I would like to get tractors, and I think I have the printer for it. Oh, I need a small printer for a tractor. Let's see. Oh, I don't have that. Dang it. Aluminum. So I need to find aluminum. Actually, aluminum. I need to find aluminum. That's what I need to find. Aluminum. Yeah. So I need to find aluminum to build tractors, which I don't have at the moment. But anyways, let's explore. So you see these trees, they're going to have stuff in them too. They are going to have nodes in them in the branches. You see that? You see the little circle branch up there with the node in it? The little researchable item? I can carry that back to base when I have a storage container, or I'm sorry, a research chamber, and research the heck out of it, which gives me bytes. But I have plenty of tethers on my backpack, so I want to kind of lay them down and work my way a kind of a good distance away from my base, searching for any patches of materials I might need. So there's a broken down car. Wonder if there's anything on it I can use. Ooh, there's a battery pack. I don't really want to use it right now. You know what I mean? I just don't want to use it. Alright, there's one over here. Let's go check that one. So this has a broken wind generator. So we're placing these tethers down in a path to which we can get back home easily. Ooh, extenders! So these are extenders, and what they do is they extend to power platforms when they're far away from you. So, now that we've gone kind of far away, we kind of made like a little loop here. So there's my base, and we kind of made like a little half circle. So, there's a structure over there. I bet it has materials in it. But, since we made this little half circle here, we could probably put it in more of a straight line so that we can get the most distance out of our tethers. Because we kind of got a zigzag going on here. Not that zigzags are crazy or bad or anything, it's just you only have so many tethers to work with. So there's my second table. Okay, so we'll put it over here. I'm gonna have to flatten some of this ground out. Alright, so what we're going to do, do I want to build another one? I feel like we're going to need it. Like compound and resin. I need some compound for that one. Large printer, just 3 compound. Alright. So I got 170 bytes. And research chambers will get me going. So I kind of sent out my tethers. I kind of want to find some more compound and put some more tethers down. So let's make this tether line a little straighter, so it's not going around in like, you know, half circles. So let's go to the end of the tether line, and then we're going to pick it up. I'm surprised, you know, with the little curves and stuff we were doing, we still didn't find a nice patch of compound. Normally it's on the surface. Normally you can find a pretty good amount on the surface. And don't get me wrong, guys, I normally space out my tethers farther, but sometimes it's like a slow process. I didn't really want to go that slow. You know what I mean? So we can go that way instead of curving back around this way. So let's pick these guys up. See? I could probably just made a straight line from there to here. Let's see. So let's get our bearings. So our base is northwest from here. So that means coming back here would be southeast. And I want to take it right through this forest kind of thing. So southeast, that's what we're going for. Alright, so let's... Did I use all my oxygenators? Or my oxygen filters? I think I did. Yeah, it's going down. Alright. So you want to build, the next thing we're building either tonight or tomorrow night is going to be a research chamber so that we can get some monies so we can start unlocking stuff. And that's what you really want to do. That's what all the bytes are for, is to unlock things so that you can run around and have some fun. Alright, so we shall go this way, just straight this way. Which hopefully this is not an attached cliff. Okay, cool. So we will go this way and cut some time off our little adventure. Woo! See what I mean? I just gotta get the timing down. And you'll be able... I just want to make it as far as possible without using a tether, so it's not... So it's not so close together. Am I still going southeast? Nope, I'm going more of an eastern direction. What is your mission? To get the research thing? Well, yes and yeah. Well, this one is just about this stream is just about exploring, about building tethers across where you can find materials easier. Because once you have your tethers going and stuff like that, it's a lot easier to get, you know, farther away and to gather materials without running out of air and dying. So that, I would say, is the goal for today. Just kind of lay down the foundation of the exploration and material gathering lines. Alright, so let's kind of gauge where we're at. Oh, and we hit the jackpot with the compound. Looks like I get to explain to you guys what that thing is. Alright, so well, let's get our compound first. And you know what? Maybe we will build a research chamber this stream. So this is compound, and this kind of makes all your tether bundles and other things that you need. It's probably one of the most abundant resources on each planet, I believe. So we collect this. Collect this here. this is a big deposit of compound. Oh, I think I have more. I'm able to get one more sets of compound. And yeah, alright, so my backpack is full here. Let's go ahead and tether line to this structure, and I'll kind of explain to you guys what that is if I have enough tether. Well, of course I have compound. I'm gonna have enough tethers. I can just build some more. So let me go ahead and show you this thing. I can't turn it on because I don't have enough generators. But I just want to kind of show you what it is. Alright, so this thing, I'm not even sure what to call it. Let's just call it let's just call them alien structures. How about that? Let's just call them alien structures. And these alien structures are actual fast travel points to around the entire planet. And not only around the outside of the planet, but the inside planet as well. And there is, once you turn these on, you can activate a satellite in space that allows you to travel between worlds quickly. So that is actually pretty cool. So you see these little plugs, these cables here? Oh, it's not gonna let me click it. Yeah. Alright, so let's just kind of build a little road here. Oh, there it goes. So these things come out, and what they do is they hook to generators, or they hook to a power source. So with that being said, you need some power sources to activate it. And then once it's activated, you can fast travel to another one that's activated. But so there's like, I think there's like, let's see, 4, 5, 6, maybe 8. I think there's 8 on the planet. I could be wrong. There's like 6 or 8, I think. And then there's one in the center of the planets. A big one. But we'll get to that when it comes. I don't know yet. I might be. Yeah, I just started a little late, so I still want to stream, some of Ori. I haven't streamed that in a while. I might have to stream Roblox tomorrow. But I just started a little late, so I still want to stream Ori, and I was thinking about it. I don't think I've been streaming for an hour yet, so I might actually build a research chamber this stream instead of next stream. Let me see how long I've been streaming real quick. Give me a second. Oh, I have been streaming for an hour. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll build the research chamber this stream. Actually, let's save it. Oh, I almost fell. Woo! That made my heart jump a little bit. But so let's save the research chamber for next stream. I'll go ahead and we'll stop here. I have plenty of compound, so we'll stop here, and We'll save the research chamber and we'll collect some nodes. We'll do research chamber and nodes next stream. So yeah, so this is Astroneer, and for those of you who don't know, this is a really cool game. If you guys want to get it, if you guys want to tune in, that would be amazing. To Astroneer and, you know, watch some gameplay and you know, hear me explain everything, you know, what's going on and how you use stuff and what you do. And I will see you guys next time. And as always, happy gaming.